Hi everyone, on Saturday, August the 9th, we've got 9 races on ITV on Saturday, the best of the action on Asgards Cup Day at Ascot, some quality at Haydock and one Group 3 from Newmarket. It's a really varied day. The Asgards Cup, not everyone's cup of tea. Celebrity jockeys from around the world taking part on horses they've never ridden before, and they haven't managed to fill a couple of the races, so that's something to bear in mind if we're going to repeat the dose next year. But anyway, we start off with our daily nap, sponsored by Priced Up Bet. This runs at Haydock in the 3 o'clock, a 1 mile, 2 furlong Group 3. I think this is tailor-made for Hartem, who can get revenge for his defeat last time out, costing punters plenty at Ascot. That drop back to a mile didn't suit him, but I thought he ran really well there, chasing down the clear leader Point Linus and then getting picked off by the patiently ridden Never So Brave. It was a really creditable run. I just think James Doyle got it slightly wrong. He's back to 1 mile 2 here, which is the trip that he won the Wolferton at Royal Ascot over. I think that'll suit him. Fast ground, absolutely ideal. He's a classy 4-year-old. He's battle hardened. I think the flat, long Haydock straight will play to his strength. I think James Doyle will try and get him in front on that far rail. It'll be very hard to pass. He's around about 3 to 1 with Priced Up Bet. I think it's a very fair price. He's the strongest bet of the weekend. Our value angle selection goes in the 225 at Haydock, a 1 mile listed contest. And I think the one who's overpriced here is a Rollo from the Harry Charlton yard. Now, Harry, a very good young trainer since taking over from his father Roger in his own right. And this promising filly, I think she bounced second run back when disappointing at the Royal Meeting in the Kensington Palace. You need to put a line through that. I think if she shows the ability she showed first time up at Musselburgh in June, that was a really good run. She likes fast ground. I think this track will be absolutely ideal for her. Freshened up since. Trevor Whelan in the plate, that won't do the price any harm. And I think he can pick these off later, what should be an attractive price. The remaining 7 races on ITV on Saturday, we'll spin through them in time order, starting at Ascot, where the ground's going to be really fast. The 135, a 5 furlong handicap. I think Dream Composer is interesting here. If you go back one start, he bounced right back to his best form when second. His mark had fallen quite dramatically through the last few months. He'd string of duck eggs, but he hadn't been running as bad as that looked. And as I say, the repeat of that one start back, that'll be enough to take this race. I think you're getting a decent price because he didn't run at all well at Goodwood last time out, but I think there are excuses that day. And the unique demands of the Asgards Cup with a different jockey up for the first time, it could just spark this quirky sprinter back to winning form with underfoot conditions to suit. The 210 at Ascot, a 2 mile handicap this time, and I'm sticking with Dylan Cunha here with Fire Aid. I think Dylan could have a good afternoon at Ascot. He's a really good trainer, a champion trainer nonetheless in South Africa. But before he came over to Newmarket, he's just starting to do really well. He's had 3 winners in the last 14 days, and I think his Fire Aid has got optimum conditions here to return to winning form. He's a progressive stayer, he's low mileage over these sort of trips, and he should go really well here. Back to Ascot for the 245, a 1 mile 4 furlong handicap. Again, Dylan Cunha for me. Asgards Captain here at around about 8 to 1. Now he's fully exposed. You watch his run back at Yarmouth last time out, he was out the frame, but I thought he ran quite well. He got the tactics completely wrong. He was rushed up at halfway to take the lead, doing too much too soon and fading out of things. He's quite well handicapped now on the pick of his form. He likes fast ground. I'm hoping they'll go for home early up front and he can pick them off late. He's a smooth traveller who's in much better form than that latest run indicates. Back to Ascot for the 320, a 6 furlong handicap. Well, Flash Harry is unexposed and makes his debut into handicaps here from a potentially lenient opening mark for Clive Cox. I think you're getting a decent price because he was turned over at 3 to 1 on at Bath last time out, but watch that run back. He was absolute stable nap. They hold him in quite high regard, but he just hung all over the track on that very firm ground at Bath. He's a lot better than that. That's helped his opening mark. I think he can make a winning start in this spear. For a yard, it has to be said, I've had a pretty disappointing season, Clive Cox, but as a result of that, I'm expecting he's an excellent top-class trainer, and I think they're going to hit form sooner rather than later. Over to Newmarket for the Group 3 at 340, over 7 furlongs. Well, I'm quite strong on one here, Midnight Tango from the Ed Walker yard. Ed's got his form in reasonable form, seemingly for the last few months, and this progressive filly comes here on the back of a cracking effort in the Group 3 Princess Margaret Stakes at Ascot, last time out. Watch that run back. Midnight Tango tanked through the race, over racing a touch, catching the eye, chasing the well-backed 9-4 favourite Fitzello of Hugo Palmer, who made all the running. And Midnight Tango was the only one really to be able to go with Fitzello, just fading in the final 100 yards. I'm expecting more patient tactics here, and I think she can resume her progress. Back to Ascot for the 3:55, probably one of the day's bankers here, over 1 mile forward. Tenability, a progressive haggis handicapper who landed hefty market confidence on his debut into handicaps over course and distance last time out. He has gone up £7 for that, but there's loads more to come after just 3 career starts on the turf so far. He has gone up £7 and he's got a new jockey. They're the negatives, but he's got plenty of ability. He's well ahead of this mark still, and I think he'll win at a short price. And finally back to Ascot, Misinformation in the 4:30, a 1 mile handicap. She's a tough filly. She's been running really well all summer in victory and defeat. I thought she was a lot better than the bare result at Newmarket last time out on the wrong side of the track, and I think she can resume her progress on fast ground that suits ideally. Best of luck with all 9 ITV races on Saturday, everyone. Please do like and comment on my YouTube videos. Subscribe to the free YouTube channel if you haven't already. And do check out our sponsor, Priced Up Bet, who'll be offering a whole range of enhancements at Ascot on Saturday.